Okay, so I made a few modifications. I got up a little closer. I turned off the ambient shadows. I moved the sun angle a little bit. Just made some general corrections. Let's go ahead now and make a presentation sheet. So I'm going to go to Sheets and right click on that. New sheet. I'm going to have to load in my presentation sheet. My generic one. And we can call this, let's just rename this model view, and we'll drag that onto the sheet. And obviously we want this to be kind of dominant. I'm going to edit the size crop, scale. Let's make it at least 16. I want to bring in the dynamo definition. I want to get rid of the crop lines around this. So let's go out, and actually I got to delete this now and drag it back on again so we get the title bar showing up properly. And let's go ahead and look at getting that dynamo definition in. So I'm going to go out to dynamo. And I think I'm going to go to, let me just see where this is. Export the workspace as an image. And we'll see how this works. It's a PNG image. So I'm going to save it to my desktop. And that's the definition itself. I'll come back to Revit now. And let's see if we can import or insert an image. And there's our dynamo definition. And it's sitting behind there. And there's a way to correct that. We don't want that to be sitting as the background. We want to move that to the foreground. There it comes out over the top. It's a little bit distracting, so we'll just pull this definition down a little bit. I don't mind it overlapping a little bit. Obviously, I could have cleaned that up. I don't want to go through that tedious. So there's the definition showing up on the screen. This helps me for grading just to see what you've constructed. And let's do, let's say, a section cut through the building. So I'm going to go to the site, and I'm going to grab the view. Now let's cut a 3D section. Let's take a look at what that looks like. And we can hide these levels. We've still got the blue things printing through, but that's actually fine. You can make that show or not, depending on what your interest is with that. Anyway, that's just a quick section. Let's go ahead now and drag that section onto the sheet. It's terrible scale, so let's pop it up. Bigger than that. That's looking pretty good. What we want to do is get it, I'm just going to adjust these. It's the annotation. And what we want to do is hide the crop region. And I'm going to deactivate the view right now. Delete it and drag it back on again. Okay, so that's pretty much, let me zoom in here. That's pretty much what I would expect as a base level. And you can see how quickly I did that of the view of the project, I guess. I want to see the dynamo definition, probably a section cut. these can be highlighted or not, and you can turn those off in Dynamo with the preview. I do want this line to show in this one because I think it's really important because it illustrates how your line reflects the curvature here, so it really shows the functionings. But there are, obviously you can enhance this for additional points. So this would be an acceptable level of submittal.